He's no longer planting fear in the heart of the opposition batsman. In fact, Brett Lee is a lot calmer these days. He has retired from international cricket and has found time to be a dad, to be an entrepreneur, and most importantly, a musician. Thank you very much for talking to us, Brett, and welcome to India once again. First up, we start with our short form of interviewing, which we call the T20 questions. And these will be short questions and even shorter answers.
Okay.
Well then, Brett, 3 things that you've been doing post-retirement that you haven't done in all your years of international cricket.
A lot more shopping, a lot more music, and lots of fishing.
Okay, what keeps you busy these days? Business, being a dad, or being or traveling around the world?
Everything, yeah. It's obviously the best thing in the world to be a father. Doing a lot of work with my music therapy centres and the foundation behind me, and still focus on my cricket. You know, I'm still keeping very, very fit, training hard, looking forward to the next season.
Brett, 3 cricketers to look out for during the upcoming India-Australia series.
I think everyone, will have to look out for. I think, the Australians have fielded quite an inexperienced team, which is fine because it's sort of up to them to put their hand up to try and get out there and actually make a name for themselves. But maybe someone like George Bailey, Virat Kohli, and probably Yuvraj Singh.
Biggest worry for the Australians during the upcoming series: inexperience, lack of Michael Clarke, or lack of good batsmen?
Yeah, well, look, it's obviously lack of experience from the top with Michael Clarke obviously not being here. I think Australia have made the right move to make sure that he's well rested and actually his body's looked after in order that to be ready for the Australian Ashes series, and that's no disrespect to the the one-day series here. But yeah, look, we haven't got that experience from the top, but it doesn't mean Australia can't win. As I said, I think that if they play the style of cricket that they know how to play, Australia are a good chance.
Your preferred scoreline for the series, what do you think it'll be?
Well, hopefully 7-0. I'm not saying which team though.
Australia needs 5-2 to become number 1.
It does. Look, I just want to see a really hard, tough, competitive match. If Australia win a few, India win a few, Australia get what they need out of this series to get that momentum. No one ever wants to see Australia win 7-0. No one wants to see India win 7-0. I think a nice balanced scoreline, I think, will be the best thing for cricket.
Okay. According to you, the most complete batsman in world cricket today is Amla, Kohli, or Clarke?
Tendulkar.
Okay. Well,
Am I allowed to go outside that little... Look, Amla is an absolute legend. Kohli's got so much potential. He has shown so much. He's a world-class player, and Clarke, obviously, with the way he's been playing recently, those 3 guys are on fire. But Sachin coming up to 200 Test matches, it's pretty hard to get past him.
right. The best bowler in world cricket today, after you, you have passed your prime, you've retired. Steyn, Morkel, or Anderson?
Anderson's bowled extremely well during the one-day series, but in my opinion, it'd have to be Dale Steyn. For him to keep bowling 150k outswingers, the thing I've liked about Steyn is that he's somehow found a way to not get injured, which is the way and I guess the reason why he's captaining Graham Smith can just keep rolling him out each Test match, each one-day match, and know what they're going to get from Dale Steyn. He's a tough, hard competitor, and the reason why, in my opinion, he's the best in the world.
Okay, Brett, the biggest challenge facing world cricket today, is it fixing or corrupt cricket administrators?
Look, you don't want either of those 2 things to happen. And obviously, as a player, we always go out and try and play the best that we possibly can. I know personally that every time I walk on the cricket field, it's out there to try to win. So, providing that you're playing, within the rules and playing as hard as you possibly can, there are issues that happen behind the scenes, and we hope that gets flushed out. And I'm all for investigations to happen. I'm all for the ICC and anyone from the top of the cricket level to investigate, to do and flush out the people that are wrong. So it's the same as in drugs in sport. If anyone's found guilty of them, they should be moved on.
Brett, one word of advice you would give to a young and upcoming cricketer to keep cricket clean?
It's integrity, isn't it? I think it's the way you've been brought up. I've always known that I would never want something to appear on the front page that my mum and dad wouldn't want to read. So that's the way I've lived my life. They've always brought me up to respect people, to play honestly, to play fairly, to play tough. Obviously, you obviously don't want to teach a kid to play soft and to try to. It's okay to lose. Losing's fine, provided that you actually learn from it. But teaching to play hard, but to play fair.
What will Brett be better at? A commentator, a cricket administrator, or an entrepreneur?
Well, I don't think I'll be a cricket administrator. I do enjoy the commentary. The entrepreneur thing is something that I've been doing for a while now, and I do enjoy that. There are a lot of things that are happening, but at the moment, it's all about the philanthropy, I think, and that's the reason why we're here today.
Okay, one dream role that you're looking forward to post your retirement now.
I'm doing it. I've been living the dream for 20 years. I sort of don't want to wake up and think it's all been a dream. But look, I've been very lucky. I've had the chance to play for my country. I've had the chance to win an IPL tournament, a World Cup for my country, to be a fast bowler, to be a dad, to have a music therapy centre and a music foundation behind me. And the guys are doing a great job there. So look, I'm very lucky. I would not change any part of my life.
One last question, Brett, about the music foundation that you have in India. What is the kind of, how do you see it grow? I mean, how many more buses, how many more people? Do you have a target to reach, a number to reach out to?
Well, look, I think it's unlimited. We're now looking after around 1,200 children, and that will just keep growing and growing and growing. And, we do need funding, and that's obviously one thing that we're striving for is, people to actually help out and help the kids off the streets, and try and give people a better life. So that's one thing. We have got a great support team around us, some people who are very, very generous. So as each day goes on, as each year goes on, I want to see this thing grow and grow and grow. And I want to fly into India, go to every single state, and open up another centre, open up another bus, and just see the smile on the kids' faces.
Thank you very much for talking to us.
Pleasure. Thank you.